Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double understood apostles, and others of great millstone who rule and teach well, who also taught us this 100% truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect this Kasai back with another quick lesson. And going into this lesson, man, it's pretty much centered around being patient, having patience, enduring, and things of that sort, man. Lord willing, this is, uplifting to your spirit. We all, kind of going through things. We all are being, going through this walk of life of ours where, it's only going to get harder. It's only going to get harder. And you got to remember that this thing is only for a moment. All right. It's for a short term, whether it's you're dealing with something within yourself. And most 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. Or, of course, you're going against, those of the world and family and friends. And, it may be your loved one, your woman, or your husband, whoever it is, maybe, you're going through something. All right. But this is what the scriptures are here for, man, to help comfort us when we're going through triumphant, tough or hard times, man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into some scriptures. Not to be long-winded, let's go ahead and read. Book I have is James, which we're going to get into a lot of James, which is James chapter 5, and we're going to read verse 7 on down. It says, "Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord." Yeah, we're waiting for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So, we're waiting on the Lord to get here, of course, really through the Spirit, man. We want the Lord to come. We want the Lord to come as fast as possible. But, you may think in your spirit that you might be ready, but you may not be ready, man. You may not be ready for the time of certain things that come up. So for example, Jacob's trouble. All right, the day of martial law when Esau actually started kicking in the door. All right, a lot of you Israelites may not be ready, and there you do have some Israelites that are of the elect that hasn't quite yet come in yet. All right, you still have the 11th hour Israelites, which we're waiting on prophecy. Everything is according to prophecy, man. Everything is according to the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and of course, confidently saying, we're patiently waiting on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, but confidently saying, all right, you also want to believe, and I believe that I'm of the elect, all right. Do I know I'm of the elect? No, I'm not saying that, but I'm confidently saying I believe that I'm a part of it. Like the elder and apostles would say, we're the hopeful elect, hopefully, saying that. So we're patiently waiting on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. But, that's a part of, not forcing the river, not forcing the course of the river. Okay. Continuing on, it says, "Behold, the husband waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and hath long patience for it, until he receive the early and later rain. Be ye also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh." Yeah, he's coming soon. All right, he's coming sooner than we believe. All right, but hey, we gotta wait patiently. We gotta wait for prophecies. We gotta wait on certain things. All right, just as if you have a garden, all right, and if you have a green thumb, most people don't have a green thumb, but if you were to grow a plant or things of that sort, you have to wait. All right, you have to wait to that seed flourish, grow. All right, it takes time. It takes days. It takes weeks for a plant to fully grow. All right, to really just root up, and actually, sprout. All right, it takes time, and with that, you have to be patient, man. You have to wait. All right, and that's what in understanding that much, waiting on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. This really what's going into the lesson is really being patient in your day-to-day walk. Now, I'm not saying be sluggerish or slack. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that, some things may not come exceedingly as you wanted to. All right. Some things may not, happen as fast as you wanted to. All right. But you got to practice and rehearse patience, man. All right. Verse 9, it says, grudge not one against another, brethren, lest ye be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door. Yeah, all right. Hey, don't hold a grudge against your brother, man. All right. All right. All right. You're going to end up hurting yourself. And this may be your problem, man. This may be a problem of one individual that's out there may have an issue with a brother, but, you can't hold any grudges against any brother, man, and if you are having those type of thoughts, this a time where you pray, you fast. When you call on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you gotta you gotta cast that demon out, man, and you gotta understand that it is a demon. All right, because we know how Satan works on the mind, on the spirit, man. Okay, it says, verse 10, it says, take my brethren, the prophet, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Take, the prophets, the men of the Lord. All right. We got examples, man. We got many examples. Jeremiah, who else, man? Plenty of examples, man. Paul, who else? John. All right, John the Baptist, John the Revelator. All right. Hey, some other example, Job. All right, one who was hasty, Jonah. Take Jonah for prime example. Jonah was very hasty, and look what happened with him. All right, he had to rehearse and learn to be patient, man. All right. Things ain't going to happen on our time. It's going to happen on the time of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay. It says, verse 11, it says, behold, we count them happy which endure. All right. Ye have heard of the patience of Job. See, that's the spirit. And have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and have tender mercy. All right. Yeah, the Lord has a mercy on us, man. All right. He's merciful. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is very merciful on us. But above all things, my brethren, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by earth, neither by any other oath, but let your yea be yea and your nay be nay, lest ye fall into condemnation. Right, and ultimately, man, the main point was in verse 11, but, just, elaborating, really, man, man, keep to your word. Yes, let your yes be yes and your no be no's, man, all right? But ultimately, man, we got to rehearse patience, man. And Job was a prime example of that. All right. But another prophet that you can look at is Jonah. All right. Jonah, was sick of people. He was sick of his people, and they was going off. And he knew that they would do the same thing as they always do, repent. And the Lord, and the Lord will forgive them, of course. All right. And nothing would happen. But eventually, Jonah was still right during that prophecy, but it just didn't happen in that time. So eventually, over time, even though we sit here and we say, oh, this, Babylon the Great is going to fall, it's going to fall. It may happen tomorrow. It may happen in the next couple hours. All right. But if it don't, it may take another couple years, man. Lord willing, it don't, How I rock this out, Lord forbid, we ain't here for another 5 to 10 years. But if we are, man, still, if we are, be patient. We still have to patiently wait, all right, for prophecies to take place. We still have to wait for things to happen. Okay, so I want to grab some other scriptures. This is Psalms 37:7. It says, rest in Yahweh and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way. Don't worry about those who are, are coming up in this life, man. All right. They're getting the bag and things of that sort. They have no stress and no worry. It says, don't worry about them, man. All right. What else it says? Because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. Yeah, man. Hey, don't worry about none of that stuff, man. Because eventually it's going to come to an end, man. All right. The Lord is going to shut down this whole system. He's even to the point where the Lord is going to stop Esau's want to give everybody that MOTB, or the Charagma, which is that RVIDCHIP. All right, we understand that's what he want to do. All right, but hey, the Lord is going to bring that. He's going to shut that down eventually, man. All right, he's going to get whoever who the Lord doesn't want. Of course, these people, majority of our people, are going to make a choice and choose Esau. But hey, he's not going to get the elect. All right. But hey, we're not gonna worry about these people that's coming up, man. We're gonna worry about Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So verse 9, it says, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon Yahweh, they shall inherit the earth. Yeah, the elect. The 144,000 right along with the 1/3, man. They're gonna inherit the earth. All right. But it says the evildoers shall be cut off. Yeah, they're gonna be left here eating the missile, man. All right. So let's grab another script. This 2 Corinthians 4:17. It says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment. I see, it's for a moment. It's only for a little while, man. Whatever we may be going through, whoever we may be dealing with, whatever the case may be, all right, it's only for a moment. It says, worker for us a far more exceedingly and eternal weight of glory. Yeah, man. All right, it's in our favor. All right, even though it's bothersome. All right, it's working for us, man, then against us. And ultimately, man, patience is a key way of learning how to become a man. All right, not being quick to make a rash decision, or, being quick to, cut people off or whatever the case may be. Because, hey, we know in this truth, in this thing of ours, man, when you first hear about the truth, you're and your family, they do what they do, but most of us, we kind of cut our families off. All right, but hey, some of our families gonna come in, man. But hey, that's just the patience of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and we also gotta exercise that same patience, man, with these people out here, man, because they don't understand. All right, they may not get it, and which they don't. We know they don't, but eventually they will. All right, they will. It says, verse 18, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. Yeah, these are the things, the future, man. Prophecy. All right, these people, nobody hasn't seen it yet. All right, but we're looking for those things, man. All right, as well as through the Spirit. We're looking at things through the Spirit, man. For the things which are seen are temporal. Yeah, all these things are just temporary. These people coming up, getting a bag, getting on the level, getting good jobs and things of that sort, or whatever the case may be, it's only temporary, man. All right, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Yeah, which is, all ultimately it's the Spirit, man. All right, it's going to be forever. All right, which is this truth. All right, these people can't see the truth, man. They're in a dead state. All right. In which this thing is going to be forever, man. The Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to be forever, okay? So let's grab another scripture. This is Romans 15:4. It says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patient comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Yeah. For example, we just read it in James, the 5th chapter. Job, all right? That's a lesson to learn, man. All right, Job was a excellent point of actually learning and exercising patience, as well as who? Jonah. Jonah is another prime example, man, of exercising patience, man, of learning, not to run from your calling, man. All right, but also waiting patiently on the Lord to do what he asks you to do, man, or do what he say he's going to do. If he say he's going to do it. The Lord is not a man that he shall lie. All right, Whatever he says is going to come to pass. But just because it don't happen in that moment doesn't mean it's not going to happen at all. Okay? We're all waiting, man. We constantly praying. We may pray for something one day. Doesn't mean it's never going to happen. But and if it doesn't happen, maybe it's just not meant. It's probably for the better of you, all right, not to have those things, all right? Maybe just to endure in this thing of ours, man, this truth, all right? You may just have to just walk, live paycheck to paycheck. You may just have to, just make enough for ends meet. That's just maybe your walk, man, all right? But hey, ultimately, this is the truth, man, okay? And this is a part of having faith. This is part of doing these things. And most men can't handle this part, man. This is probably the hardest walk that most men have to endure. Now, some men don't have to deal with this, but you gotta have most that have to deal with this walk, man. All right, understanding that, hey, some men you may have been on the level once upon a time, but hey, the Lord, He may have put you in the lower state to be humble, all right, and to be able to, see if you be able to endure under pressure, man. And some of the finest things and most beautiful things, you know, flourish under pressure, man. All right, or come are being created under pressure, such as stones and diamonds and rubies and things of that sort. Those things are pearls. Those things are created under pressure. All right. And that's the same thing the Lord is doing to us, man. All right. He's applying pressure, all right, for us to be able to not only become these types of valuable jewels, but as well, to be able to get through these Jacob's trouble through times of hard times and tribulation, man. Getting your mental and your mind ready, your spirit ready, man. All right. This is James, back in the book of James, James 1:4. Matter of fact, let me get that whole chapter. Slakia. I want to get the whole chapter. This is James 1, and I want to get we're just gonna start it. We're just gonna hit the point. James 1:3. It says, knowing this, that the trying of our faith worketh patience. Yeah, we're constantly being tried if we're in this truth of ours, especially when it comes down to money, man. I think that's probably one of the hardest things. Like I've said, Jake has an issue with now. And men fell out the truth because of money. All right, men have fallen out this truth because of money. It may be just something that they're so tempted by that they really want to go back to the world for, that they can't let go from the world, that they go back and ultimately, man, these things, if you're able to endure, all right, you truly have faith, all right. It says, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and enter wanting nothing. Yeah. All right, hey, you got to let it work out, man. And understanding that, hey, man, this is just being able to have self-control of your, self-control of these situations or whatever. Because ultimately, man, you're able to see the full view of things, man, and how things work in life, man. All right, how things work around certain instance, man. All right, you letting it all play out. All right. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask the Most High, that give to all men liberally and unbridledly, brideth not, and it shall be given him. Yeah. Actually, how about Shem Shai? But let him ask in faith, not wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. For let not the man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. Yeah. So you can't, I don't want to say you can't, but hey, cast all doubt out your mind that, hey, just knowing, having knowing that the Lord is going to take care of you, man, in any instant or any situation, man, that you may be dealing with. Because we're all going through something, man. So it's all about having patience. It's all